All right, another adventure on Henberry Farm where I am going to build the peacock housing, or at least the structure for it, and then put a wood house inside it. So right now I have all the pieces to make this thing for them. I don't even know what to call it. It's a big fencing dog panel chicken coop. I don't know. It's gonna look like this. Look at all those numbers. I'm gonna lay the bottom part out first, and then I'm gonna beg my mom tonight, say, hey, can you come over and help me? There's no way I can do this by myself, especially with some of the stuff that's up top. I did see a hawk a little bit ago. Chickens went berserk. It's coming along. Pieces are dwindling down. So last night I was able to get the frame put up together for the peacock cage. And I think I'm going to put more than just peacocks in here because it's huge. It's 10 by 19 feet. And it was put together fairly easily with these little punch thingies. They've got this one direction on the paperwork for assembling the door. I have the door made, and it goes on these two middle poles, and I can't read the directions of how to attach the door to the poles and all these fencing, I don't know, locking mechanisms. It's so small in the book, I can't read it, not even with my, I can't even read it with my readers. So I'm gonna try and get that put up today, as well as some of the fencing that goes on it. I do hear a storm coming, and the turkeys have not used the water pad yet. It's not that all hot out, but oh, my baby turkeys. I just love those guys. All right, so back to the grind, and I'm trying to get this done. I finally got the door situation figured out. Boy, that took me a hot minute. These stupid little doohickey things, yeah. I could not figure out how to get this or this inside of here. Oh yeah, I was working with that for like a half an hour, and I had two of them to do. So I finally figured it out, and boom. So I've got also, you can't see it because it's green. I've got the first layer of chicken wire up. Very thin chicken wire, very thin. I'm gonna have to get some additional wire from my friend Gary, who works at the dump. People just give him all kinds of crap. And I'm like, dude, man, bring it up. What are you doing, Jack? You looking at my feet? You coming to molest my feet? You coming? Is the weirdest turkey. You both gonna get my feet? I don't think so. I'm gonna end up stopping you before you do anything rash. This is so funny. Ouch! Ouch! I know this one video guy, YouTuber, he posts videos and he's the Urban Rescue Ranch or something like that, and he's got turkeys now, and I wonder if he goes through this. I'll have to reach out to him and ask him. This is just the strangest thing. All right, Jack, I got things to do. So weird. I wonder if these other 3 turkeys, if they're boys, are gonna have the same issue. And I got 4 more turkeys in the other bathroom that nobody's bought yet, and they're so beautiful. Can't figure out why nobody wants them yet, but probably because I'm not advertising all that well, but I don't care. If I get stuck with them, they'll be a welcome addition because they're so beautiful. Back to the cage. Tomorrow, Monday, August 22nd, I took the day off from work to get my peacock house started. I've already got the cage set up. I got the tarps on them and all the wire hooked up and attached. And actually I have the teenage turkeys in there right now, living in there. And so they've been staying in there at night, so I feel kind of confident for the safety of the thing. I'll be getting cinder blocks to line the inside or maybe the outside, and then tie the cinder blocks to that little pole right here and give that more stability. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Hi, Julian. So the cinder blocks will be zip tied to the poles. And should we have high winds, because we get high winds here all the time, and there's been times where I've lost a roof off of one of my chicken coops. My canopy thing has blown over way over there. So now I have the preliminary setup for the peacock coop. All in all, it has only cost me $35 at this moment. I have all this wood, and I have six other pieces of this 2x3 here that my friend Keith cut from some 2x6s that he had. Thank you, Keith. You're amazing. So I've got the 6 here for the wall, the back wall, 6 here for the roof. And if you'll notice, this roof is the same thing that is on the Giles roof. So again, that was donated product. And Scotty Giles, if you ever see this, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the stuff that you gave to me at that time. Over here is one of the side walls, and over here is one of the side walls. So the roof is 44 inches long. So I made the side walls 44 inches long, as well as this one. And I didn't get the length on this one, but it's going to be the same length as the roof. So hopefully it won't get too much rain. I'm sure I'm going to have to get additional tarps to drop down should we have some rain. And I had a wonderful farmer. I met a wonderful farmer the other day. He actually came and bush hogged my whole 3 acres way in the back. He's going to bring me a truckload of... What's going on out there? Oh, don't tell me Ricky's going to be a little perv. He is. Where is he? There he goes. Look at him go. Those aren't even his chickens. So Ricky was a pair of baby chickens that I bought from Tractor Supply when one of my hens went broody and the eggs never hatched. So I went out and got 2 babies, took the eggs out at night and slipped 2 more underneath her, and she took to them right away. It was great. And my sister Joni, she named them Ethel and Lucy, and Ethel turned out to be a boy. So he's Ricky. Ricky! Oh no. Lucy! I'm home. So yeah, so Ricky and Lucy are my new baby teenager chicks. And I will be assembling this all tomorrow. Here's what I got going on so far. These were smaller ones. These were like a third shorter than these. So I decided to put a window in and put this down here. And now I've got 10 1/4 inch pieces of wood here that I'm gonna enclose the window on. And then I'll put a piece of furring strip around that. Okay, the entire back wall is constructed. I had to flip it over, so that's the inside. And those 6 beams going up are the sidewall supports. And now I'm putting the floor on the bottom. Well, I'm at the point where I can't do anything else tonight because 1, my battery on my cordless drill is dying dead, and 2, it's chicken chore time. Buckshot. Did you see that? Darla sniffed his butt. I've got the wall up. Oh, look at that. That is going to require some foam filling. And I got the floor on and the back wall. Tomorrow, I'll get this wall up. I will check in tomorrow and show you the update. And Buckshot is still chasing the birds. Buckshot. Is there a chicken in there? Hi guys. How's my teenagers? Hey, Schmo. Oh. Astaire is up here. Hi, Astaire. If you remember, back when they were babies, Astaire was the one that would peck her own feet, or it's a boy, peck his own feet, and then take off because something pecked his feet. Hi! You see yourself? Alright, chicken chore time. See you tomorrow. Third wall up. So now I've got the left, the right, the back, and the floor. And the turkeys played on it today. I'll have to clean that up before I put the prestigious peacocks inside. Well, I'm working on my peacock house. And I've got the roof started. Got this fenced in. Got the top part fenced in. And I got the other part fenced in. And now I'm going to lay these tin, I don't know what these are. They remind me of something that would go in the lights in like warehouses, those big long white tube lights, and I don't know, looks like they would go up in there. And I made the Giles coop out of the same things. The roof is now on using these, I don't know, funky screw heads with rubber casings behind them. So I got the whole roof on. While I'm working on this, I'm noticing one of my teenage turkeys is just not doing so hot. And I just put her up for sale too. You see, she's not steady on her feet. This is not good. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. There's Hans and Julian. Hi, Julian. Can't figure out what I'm doing, huh? Can't let you in here. What are you doing? That was it was. That was really weird. L brackets are quite entertaining. Now what's he doing? What are you doing with the wood? Weirdos. Friday, September 2nd. God, Christmas is almost here. Coming up on Donnie's birthday too. So I finished my peacock house, or at least the construction of it, and it's painted, or at least the red part is painted. Got my swinging doors. the corrugated roof. And I'll be painting these edges white. And I'm gonna put white strips here. And then I'll be able to situate it and then move this closer to my fencing there with the wood. And I got my little babies out with my teenagers. I think these are the prettiest turkeys. Yep. I created those. Look at this crazy turkey. And I just had my neighbor who owns a brick company. Thank you, Kim. I just had them drop off a pallet of cinder blocks. So those cinder blocks are going to go around the perimeter of, I can't keep my finger straight here, of this metal rod at the bottom. Yeah, I bought Ziploc ties that are like 3 feet long so they can wrap around this twice in the hole. And look what I found down the road. Little purse dog. It's definitely in good health, good shape. No fleas, no ticks. And I've got signs up at the signs over where I found him. So hopefully he's not far from home. My neighbor Kim took a picture and she's gonna put it on the Lewisburg, I don't know, some website. Hopefully we'll find the owner soon, because yeah, I do not like these dogs. It's turned into a mess. Let me tell you, these turkeys, they are so inquisitive at what you're doing. So I think it was Astaire. He's the only gray turkey that I'm keeping. I'm bent over and I'm painting, and he comes along and rips my hair stick out of my hair. So now my hair is all over the place. I dropped my can of paint and I ended up getting it all over my arm, but I've already gone and washed that off. So now Jelly comes around, and she's the one that just goes in circles. Comes along and hits my hand that's holding the can, and I jerk and the paintbrush goes. So now I got it all over my face. So now I need to take a break and go wash my face. Thanks, guys. Okay, I'm working on this pile of cinder blocks, and I'm trying to grow some broccoli and Brussels sprouts here. We'll see if that takes. Hi, schmo. So I got the back layer down. I got zip ties. Have you ever seen such massive zip ties in your life? These are 3 feet long, 36 inches. So I'm gonna tie those down to the pole. Hopefully it'll work the way I think it'll work in my head. I don't know why, but she just likes to spin around. Look at him, he's so cute. He's so cute. I love my turkey. Look at his tail, it's so pretty. Can't wait till he gets all that goop on his face. You know, all that turkey stuff. Anyways, it is Sunday, God's day, and I'm sorry, Lord, but I'm working. But it's not for pay. It's for self-preservation, actually bird preservation. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting that pallet of bricks, and I'm putting the bricks on the short side of the perimeter. So I got these on the outside, and in the back I've got that on the outside. So there's kind of like an alleyway. And when I bring the other ones for the side perimeters, I'll be putting them on the inside. This way I can pull the fence in somewhat, and like you see, this one also is kind of bowed out, so I'll be able to pull it in this way. I had to go to Walmart, my least favorite store, but it has everything. I had to find some non-LED lights. Do you realize that out of the entire aisle of light bulbs that they had, there was 1, 2, 3, 4 little itty bitty spots, you know, 4 little rows of non-LED, the halogens. And I couldn't even find the clear halogens, but these are the soft white halogens that will be able to put heat onto the birds at night. So these birds still need heat. Right now it's nice and warm out, but at night, look at him. He's already starting. She doesn't want it yet. Uh-oh, they're gonna gang rape her. Run! The light bulbs, where was I going with this? I don't know. 4 slots of all the light bulbs that were on that whole aisle. 4 little slots. And they were so much cheaper. They were like $3.77 for a 4-pack of 100 watts. Whereas I picked up 4 of the LEDs just to have. And those were $7. Peacock coop all set up. I got my baby chicks in there for right now. They were not happy. These are my sapphire gems. They were not happy during those rainstorms. He's so cute! Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so cute too. These little baby male turkeys are so adorable. I'm keeping this one. This one's up for sale, and the female's up for sale. I've gone ahead and pulled these cinder blocks over, and these are on the outside, so I could put the peacock house against this wall. So they are zip tied, and these are the longest, strongest zip ties I have ever worked with. The zip ties holding the cinder blocks are so when the winds come, this doesn't get flown away and wind up in my neighbor's yard or out in my mini forest out front or wherever and all mangled and bangled. So what these cinder blocks are going to do is hold it down. The only thing that's going to move it is a freaking tornado. Hi, Jack. Hi, Julian. My 2 handsome boys. Always curious as to what I'm up to. Okay, so now I'm going to move this coop, peacock house, whatever you want to call it, against here. And it's a beast. Really heavy. Okay, the coop is in place. Yeah, no, it doesn't have windows in the doors, but it has windows up top and on the side for airflow, and then there's one in the back. But I intended to keep one of these open, so if they wanted to go in, they could. Yeah, so this is done. Who knows, I may go back over it and put windows in the front, but for now I've got it in here, and it's on bricks so the doors can swing because they're getting stuck at the bottom.